What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Pick Plug back again with another video and some Thursday picks for today. Today we got a pretty solid slate of NBA picks to be going through for today, and we are coming off of a very pretty rough day. Honestly, the slate got messed up because of the blowouts. We had a lot of great reads, but we did cash out on Instagram. We had the Stephon Castle play for the 25 PRA on the over. This is an easy cash. He had an amazing game, and overall, it just looked like he was unstoppable for the Lakers. Him and De'Aaron Fox were just walking in and out of the paint, so that was a great read. Of course, if you guys do want my personal plays, those are the ones that hit the most, and we have been on a huge streak for the last couple of plays that we've posted on Instagram. So if you guys do want to join up on Instagram, go ahead and follow using the code using the link in the description below. PickPlugYT is my Instagram handle if you guys do want to go ahead and search that up on Instagram. Now, there were some great plays that the outlet gave out for today. Marcus Smart was a huge winner for a lot of VIP members, and of course not just some NBA plays but a lot of esports plays as well. Those have been some really solid cashes. If you guys have not been playing esports, you're missing out on a lot of plays, and they are just easy money for a lot of people in the VIP. Now, they've been sharing Discord picks. Other people in the community, the other VIP members have been sharing picks with each other. It is just overall a great community to be in. There's a reason why there's over 10,000 members that are constantly paying for their picks, active members that are cashing out on plays every single day. So if you guys want to join up on the Discord, again, it will be linked in the description below for you guys to try out and cash out on their picks. Now, like I said, we do got some great plays ahead of us for today, so without further ado, let's hop into today's picks. Now, if we do reach 250 likes on this video, I'll be dropping a bonus pick in the next video, so do go ahead and smash that like button, and also do hit that subscribe button as well. For our first play today, we'll be going over to the point section. This line will also have an alternative. We'll be looking at Alfred Sengun for the 21.5 points. This line will be for more. Looking at Sengun in his last 3 games, he's gone the over for this line. Go up against teams like Sacramento, Utah, as well as Utah again. Now, right now, I do believe he's been playing pretty solid, especially against these teams. Now, both of these teams are pretty poor defensively. The Clippers right now, they aren't great defensively either. They are overall in the neutral, right on the border of neutral and favorable. So this matchup, I do think he goes on the over against this line, especially since he did go on the over against a team like Cleveland, which is 7th in their opponent rank, as well as Cleveland and Orlando, or Orlando, which is 7th in their opponent rank, and Cleveland, which is 13th. So he's played against some pretty solid teams and been able to go on the over for his line. One thing I will say is that this line did come out at 22.5 and got bumped down to 21.5. So maybe the bookies do think that this may be a little bit too high of a play for him, but either way, I do think the matchup is there. He's going to see a team that is going to have 20.2 points per game on average. All the centers in the past, not a lot of them are scoring centers, but the ones that are scoring centers like Bam Adebayo were able to go on the over for his line. So and especially Naz Reid as well. He's a pretty solid catch and shooter. All of the scoring centers have been able to go on the over for the line. So I do like this because especially he is averaging 34.9 minutes. 35 minutes against a team like this, he should be able to go on the over for this line. Now, I do have 2 alternatives for this, though. The first line that I'll be suggesting is the double-double line. You guys can find this on Underdog. You can't find this on PrizePicks, but on Underdog, you guys can actually win up to 5,000x your money. And when you use code PICKPLUG, you will also be able to play $5 and get an additional $100 for free. Now, this is a huge promo that they've been running for a while now. It is soon to change, so if you guys want to cash out on this promo, go ahead and click the link in the description below to go ahead and download the Underdog app. Alfred Sengun has actually hit this line in 6 out of his last 10 games, and right now this is a pretty good matchup to go up against a team that he's gone up against them 100% of the time. 3 in the last 3 matchups he's gone over for this line, and is also the odds is also pretty solid at minus 105, so the payout is going to be pretty good on Underdog. So I do like this line for the over. If you guys want to cash that out, go ahead and join up on the Underdog app and cash out on that double line. The alternative for PrizePicks, though, would be the 37.5 line. Now, his ratio is a lot lower at 5 out of 10. But, again, this matchup, we're going up against the Clippers, I do see him going on the over for this line, although he is 0% head-to-head, which is a little bit concerning. But going against the Clippers, the matchup is there. Right now, I do see him playing a lot of misses, especially against Zubac. And just the way he's been playing, he's been drawing a lot of contact. Zubac's an interior defender. He's going to be getting a lot of interior shots and getting a lot of fouls drawn. And overall, if he plays it right, he should be able to get a decent amount of points up on Zubac. If you guys do like this tool and you guys do like all of this historical data that you are able to see, go ahead and check out the Outlier app. You can get access to the EV Plus plays, boost plays, arbitrage bets, middle bets, and more. And right now, this is definitely something that you guys can use to take your sports betting to the next level. So click that link in the description below to get a 7-day free trial. For our next line, we'll be going over to the rebounds tab, looking at Ivica Zubac for 10 rebounds. This line, I do believe, is sure to be bumped later in the day. Zubac has hit this line in 4 out of his last 5 games, going up against teams like Minnesota, Miami, Atlanta, as well as Dallas. He's averaging 12 in his last 5. The only game that he went on the under against Memphis, which that game I do believe they ended up losing. He only had, 34 minutes, which definitely he should have went on the over for that line. It's definitely interesting that he went on the under, but he's 7 out of 10 on the last 10 games. And going against this team, I do like it even better because it is a 10 flat. So if he doesn't go on the over for this line, he most likely will just hit 10 or more. 75% head-to-head as well, going on the over in the last 3 matchups that he's played against Houston, having 11 and 12. So I do really like this matchup for the over. Although they are number 1 when it comes to rebounds allowed, they're very unfavorable. A lot of deceptions that have gone up against them have not been able to go on the over for the rebounds. But Zubac himself, he's exceeded 10.5 rebounds in 10 out of his last 13 games on the road, averaging 12.6 rebounds per game. Now, a lot of the other centers like Yusuf Nurkic, Kyle Filipowski, they've been able to go on the over for their line. So I do think that Zubac, he's been playing pretty solid, and the matchups that he's gone up against definitely does say that he can go on the over for this line, especially if he just has enough minutes. And if this is a close game, I do see him getting enough rebound chances as well. So if you guys do like this play, let me know how you feel about it down in the comment section below. If you guys do want another play to tell alongside with it, the Chalkboard app has a free pick for you right now for 0.5 pass yards on Baker Mayfield. This is a free pick that anyone can use, and on top of that, it's a 100% deposit match. So that means if you deposit $100, you get an additional $100 for free. And this is for new users. If you guys do want to cash out on the Chalkboard app, the app is linked in the description for you guys to download. Just use code OUTLET and you'll get access to this free play, as well as if you use it on their daily fantasy app, as well as their social sports picks app, which is basically like a social media for sports betting. You guys will be able to use code OUTLET on both of them. And right now, it is one of the most free and guaranteed ways to actually cash out, because you can alternate your lines on Chalkboard, basically make your own lines and make sure that you win those slips. So go ahead and try out the Chalkboard app. Click that link in the description below and use code OUTLET. For our next play today, we'll be going over to the rebounds plus assist tab. Scrolling down here all the way to Jaylen Brown for 12.5 rebounds plus assists. Now, Jaylen Brown, I have been loving the way he's been playing recently. He's absolutely been carrying the Boston Celtics on his back, and he's been playing extremely well scoring-wise and defensively. Now, 12.5 rebounds is definitely a line I do see him go on the over for. Playing against a team like Toronto as well as the Lakers, he played well, and he was able to go on the over for this line at 12.5. They haven't really moved it at all. If we look here at Jaylen Brown's stats, he's 6 out of 10 in the last matchups, and he's also 13 for 6, or 13. He's averaging 13.6 in the last couple of matchups. Now, head-to-head, he hasn't hit this line in the past, but again, these are different circumstances, completely different team compared to when they last played the Milwaukee Bucks. Now, versus that small forward position, the reason why I do like this line is because the matchup is extremely favorable. They're 25th in rebounds allowed, as well as 23rd in assists allowed. Without Giannis, this is going to be an extremely a lot easier matchup because of there is an absence of Giannis and Jaylen Brown, and the Boston Celtics have been on a pretty solid run recently. I believe they've won the last 4 games, so this is including Cleveland and the Lakers, so this is a pretty solid matchup for him to go on the over for. Although he has failed to hit 12.5 rebounds plus assists in 16 out of the last 19 games on the road, I do see this being a game that he just continues to be on the run that he is and continues to go on the over for this line. So if you guys like this play as well as any of the other picks in today's video, let me know which ones you'll be tailing. Don't forget to smash that like button. Let's get this video to 250 likes if you guys do want a bonus pick in the next video. And if you guys do want a bonus pick for my personal plays, go ahead and follow me at PickPluckYT. Also, the outlet has exclusive plays ready for you, and they have been killing it recently, especially on NBA and other DFS apps as well. They have PrizePicks, Chalkboard, Underdog, FanDuel, literally anything that you can think of. They have been killing it on, and other sports, including esports as well. So if you guys want to try out their picks as well as their outlet AI, it will be linked in the description below for you guys to try. That will be it for today's video. Make sure to like and subscribe, comment down below your favorite pick of the day, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.